knew this was going to happen. But with that being said, the Flyers, the Flyers lost to the Panthers 5-2. But first of all, before I get into it, I do want to say, I was looking forward. I still was looking forward to watching the Flyers game tonight. Morgan Frost made his debut for the Flyers tonight. I thought he, it wasn't a bad start for him, and he did score tonight. He did get his first national hockey. He did get his first NHL goal tonight for the Flyers, and but the Flyers did strike first. It was Travis Sanheim, and then the Florida Panthers tied it up, and then the Panthers scored again, 2-1 by Barkov, and then Jonathan Huberdeau scored, and then I shut the game off when the Flyers were down, but then Morgan Frost got his first Flyers goal as an NHL goal, which was good, but still the Flyers still got their rear ends handed to them. I wasn't too surprised, but I was on the phone with Neil B, aka the Mighty Fan. We were on the phone a couple days ago, and we were just talking about how the Flyers, and it's true. I agree with them 100% that the Flyers have always had trouble with the Florida Panthers. No matter how good the Flyers are, they still have trouble against the Florida Panthers. And same thing with the Ottawa Senators. They've already given the Flyers trouble over the years. But I knew the Flyers were gonna have trouble. But it is what it is, and what this is. There's nothing we can do about it as a fan. There's nothing I can do about it as a fan either. Just have to deal with it. When you're a fan, you just have to deal with it. But it was a tough loss. I think a lot has to do with the Flyers playing sloppy. They were getting sloppy in the second period until Morgan Frost scored a goal. But it can be. Sometimes the games can be preposterous, and what goes on. The Eagles also suffered a loss to the New England Patriots, but it obviously wasn't a good weekend for Philadelphia sports. But I did see a penalty. I did see a penalty for Sanheim. I think it was. I want to say Huberdeau. I think it was. then he got a 4-minute penalty. But hey, when you take when you're playing sloppy, and when you take stupid penalties, I mean, obviously you're going to lose, because especially when Florida Panthers are in the power play. As much as I hate the Florida Panthers, I mean, I knew the Flyers were going to lose, and then they go to Carolina. And then they play again on Thursday against Carolina. That's a loss right there at the PNC Arena. But I think the Flyers are going to lose again. I think the Flyers are in trouble right now. I think the Flyers. I think they're going to go. I think the Flyers are going to go through some tough times right now. I really do. It's the same crap all over again for the Flyers. I mean, Carter Hart is going through some growing pains. I mean, we still have the right goalie, and the right coach, but we just don't have the right. Something isn't clicking in right now for the Flyers. I mean, we have Joel Farabee and Morgan Frost, and I think it's a loss right there for the Flyers on Thursday against Carolina. I hope I'm wrong about this, but I just have a feeling that they're going to lose. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just being real. I'm not trying to be negative. Okay, I'm just being realistic. And then the Flyers come back at home on Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. It's the first matinee game for 2019-20. They come back to play the Calgary Flames. And Johnny Gaudreau will be here in South Philly, which will be good. I've always liked Johnny hockey. And he's always been one of my favorite players outside of the Flyers. And plus, he's from South Jersey. And speaking of which, congratulations to Mike Trout in baseball, who has his third MVP. I would love to see him for the Phillies, but he belongs to the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. But who knows? But Flyers lose 5-2 against the Panthers. It sucks, but hey, but there's nothing we can do about it. But I'll always love the Flyers, but they do have a tough game ahead of them after the Calgary Flames. We have the Vancouver Canucks coming up, and then the Columbus Blue Jackets on Thanksgiving Eve. And then coming up, hard to believe, American Thanksgiving is coming up 1 week from Thursday, and then Black Friday, the Flyers play the Detroit Red Wings. So that should be interesting, and I always like Black Friday, and I should be home. I should be coming back here to watch the Flyers game against the Detroit Red Wings. Excuse me. But all right, everybody. That's about do it for me. But yeah, before I sign off, it's a shame that nobody's helping Carter Hart out. Keeping pucks out of their own zone. But it seems like everybody's having a hard time keeping pucks out of their own zone for the Flyers. But hey, I'm just I'm just going through my gut that the Flyers are going to go through some hard times right now. Their schedule isn't going to be any easier right now. So we just have to wait and see. But all right, everybody, that's about do for me. I hope everything is going well for you guys. Hey, we'll see. We'll see what Thursday night brings for the Flyers in Carolina when they play the Panthers, or the Hurricanes rather. But take care, and I'll see you all in my next video. All right, take care now. Bye bye.